Hello, everybody. This is Premier Chess Winter Break Camp, December 2020, week 2, day 4. This is the afternoon session. So we will be discussing the brilliant moves played by Bobby Fischer. And then we will be looking at a few miniatures.
I can't see your screen.
Say again?
Can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Everybody can see my screen.
Yes.
Make sure all the windows are away, Jaden. Make sure everything's clear so you can see my screen.
Everything is clear.
I don't know. Maybe call your mother or your father, maybe. You should be able to see. Everybody can see it.
Let me reload it. Maybe
Yeah. Refresh, something like that. Okay, so this is a game that Bobby Fischer played when he was 14 years old, 1958, against Samuel Reshevsky, who was a top-level grandmaster.
Now I can.
Now you can see it. Excellent. Okay. Uh-oh. He's inviting to return. Okay. He wants me to return to the main session. Is everybody...
What is the position here?
Hold on.
Come back. We're doing stretching.
Oh, we didn't do stretching?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's do stretching. Okay.
Much looking forward to playing chess with Danilo.
So what happened? Are we doing stretching?
Yeah, we're doing stretching first.
Okay, stretching first.
You're too quick for us, Danilo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was anxious to get started. That's why.
Very fast moving, Danilo.
Danilo, do you actually want to lead stretching or no?
Really? Okay.
Danilo's going to lead everybody up.
So exciting. Okay. All right, so now, okay, everybody.
Stop sharing your screen, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
So we can see everybody.
Okay, so everybody just stretch out your arms as far as you can.
Coach Phil, you're being challenged. I repeat, Coach Phil, you're being challenged.
Jaden, I cannot play a game I said before with you right now. As much as I would like to, I have to organize the camp.
Guys, everyone up.
Everybody up.
You, Jane. We're doing a stretch.
Can I play with you after the camp, please?
I'm not working then. Also, when you have a question, please raise your hand or type it in chat. Do not call out.
Okay, now hands up all the way, reach the sky.
Right now, you should be exercising, Jaden. There you go.
Reach the sky as far as you can. Left hand higher, right hand higher.
Higher.
Okay, good. Now everybody try to touch your toes. Very slow, touch your toes. Ooh, I'm not flexible.
Me either.
My daughter's gymnastics, so she can do this very easily. She laughs at me. All right. Okay, how about this? I don't know what this is called, but I don't know what this is called. What is this called?
I think that is called a reverse karate chop.
Okay, there you go.
Karate chop goes like this.
What kind of karate do you take? What kind of karate you take, Phil?
Okay.
Isn't it like a self hug or something like that?
All right.
I don't know.
And we can do. Let's roll the shoulders, going back. Very big and slow.
Guys, cameras on. Kyle, Neil, come on.
Now going forwards. Go forwards.
Thanks, Kyle.
Let's do that stretch that Mike Deutsch, I think, for the wrist. Very slow. For all you gamers out there, you need this really bad.
I do that a lot.
I know nobody here likes Minecraft, so this is might not be good for you guys.
I play a lot of Roblox.
I know.
play a lot of Roblox and Minecraft.
I play a lot of Minecraft.
Yeah, I know.
I play a lot of Roblox.
Okay, guys, on the count of three. Guys, on the count of three, I want you to mute yourself and then say out loud what your favorite video game is. After you mute yourself. On the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Guys, you didn't mute.
Okay, so let's do how about 10 jumping jacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Any other ideas?
Everyone's muted.
Everyone's muted. Okay. How about Edward? Edward's song. Any ideas?
Burpees.
Burpee. Oh my God, people like burpees in here.
All right, this will be the last one.
All right, burpee. Go.
Last one.
How many? 5? 5 burpees.
Yeah, 5. 1.
1.
2.
2.
3.
3.
4.
8, 9.
5.
I did 10.
Good job, everybody.
Okay, we could do our room stuff.
Okay, guys. If you're in my group, don't go anywhere.
I'm in your group.
All right, my group, join me. Or I'm gonna send you over there.
For the groups, in case anyone is confused.
Let's see. I think I have it. Good.
Hello.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So, everybody can hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Let me share my screen one more time. All right. So, where were we? So, this is all right, let me repeat let me repeat that. So this is Premier Chess Fall 2020, December 2020 Premier Chess Winter Break Camp. This is the December 2020 week 2, day 4 afternoon session. And we will be discussing the brilliant moves played by Bobby Fischer and then a few miniature games. So, in this position, he's playing Samuel Reshevsky, top grandmaster 1958. He's 14 years old. White's last move, Bobby Fischer's white. White's last move was e5. The knight was on f6. Knight dropped back to knight to e8. What is the best move in this position? Best move.
White or black?
So now it's white to move. Black just moved his knight back to e8. What is the best move here? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So remember, raise your hand digitally, and I think that's the best way we can do this. Raise your hand digitally, and I'll call on you. So Sam, what do you think here?
Bishop f4.
Bishop to f4. Okay, so you're protecting the pawn, okay. But we want something, so if Bobby Fischer played bishop to f4, do you think this game would have been known as his brilliant moves? Probably not. So we want a strong move, right? Something that would be characterized as brilliant. So what do you guys think? We need a really strong move here. Yeah, Rayhan.
Bishop takes f7.
Bishop takes f7. Okay, good. That's the move that he played. Now, what is the reasoning behind that move? So he has 3 options. Rook takes, king h8. If he goes king h8, that's just kind of a free pawn. He can just drop it back. What if he goes rook takes f7. Then what?
E6.
Rook takes f7, e6, and now we have the pawn can take. Now what do you do? What do you do? Any idea? So here, yeah. So here it doesn't really work. You can't really continue the attack. So therefore, best move here is not e6. What is the best move here? Very sneaky move. What do you think? Okay, Rehan?
Knight to, 1 second. Knight to E6.
Yeah, knight to e6. Very nice. Very powerful move. Pawn is pinned by the queen on D8, on D1, sorry. And this queen on D8 is unprotected. Therefore, that's why this is possible. The knight attacks the queen, also controls C7, and queen cannot even escape to B6 because of the bishop. So beautiful. So there's a little queen trap there. Therefore, rook cannot take the bishop. And so the king is forced to take. Now what do we do? How do we continue the attack? Continue the attack. What do you think? So I see Sam. What do you think, Sam?
How about Queen F3?
Queen F3, check. King goes back and will escape on H8. So we don't want that. We just sacrificed a bishop, so we got to make it worth the sacrifice. So, Rehan, what do you think?
I thought E6 check.
E6 check again. Pawn can take, and how do you continue the attack? What do you think? What do you think? So yeah, you can't really continue the attack. So you can't continue the attack with E6. So what do you think? We need a stronger move than E6. What do you think? Yeah, Rehan?
Knight to E6.
Knight E6 again. Even if he takes with the king, we still do knight E6, right? So if the king does not take, the queen will be lost, right? So for that reason, king must take. Now, how do we continue the attack? Yeah, Rehan.
Queen to D5.
Queen D5 check. Beautiful. Now look at the king. Look how out in the open the king is, right? So how do we force? There's going to be a forced checkmate here. How do we do it? Yeah. What do you think, Rehan?
G4.
G4 check. Good. Forcing king takes. Even better. Now the king's on our side of the board. I like this king hunts. Anything else? So how about Zachi? I didn't hear from Zachi. What do you think? Best move here.
Rook to G1.
Rook to G1. Okay, rook to G1. Okay, that would work as well. Yeah, that should work as well. Rook G1 check. If the king goes back here, that would not be a good move. Why? Why would that not be a good move?
And go to G5.
Rook G5 is mate, right? Very good. Very good. So the king would be forced to come. Let's say the king goes, here, king H5. So now what is the best move for white? What do you think? Yeah. Sam, what do you think?
So it's either E6 check. E6.
E6. Okay, so E6 doesn't really
Oh,
work
wait.
because rook can come and
No.
block.
Then rook G5. How about rook G5?
Okay, so let's see. Rook G5. So yeah, so the rook. Okay, rook G5. Okay, but the rook is doing a good job already, right?
Yeah.
Like blocking off the G file from the king. So now let's bring another piece into the attack. Let's bring another piece. So what do you think? So Rehan, what do you think?
I had a continuation after E6.
Oh, okay. Let's see. E6. Let's see. E6, rook F5. Now what?
Rook to G5 check.
Rook G5. Ah, very good. Very good. Okay, good, good. Okay, that does work. Yeah. Take maybe with check. Good. Okay, that does work. There's a little bit of a cleaner way to win, though. There's a cleaner way to win. What do you think? What do you think? Good best move here. What do you think? Rehan, what do you think?
Queen to F3 check.
No. Queen F3, and you lose your queen. What's a better move? What do you think? We need to help this rook. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think?
King to E2.
King to E2. No, we need a stronger move than that. Stronger move. Sam, what do you think?
Queen G2, rook G2.
Queen G2.
Or
No,
queen
not
G2.
yeah. Queen G2. Now we're threatening mate 3 different ways, right? Do you see the 3 different ways we're threatening mate?
Yeah. I see 2 different ways.
Where? Tell me.
Oh, actually, no. I see 3. My bad.
You see him?
Queen H3.
Queen H3.
Queen G4 and
B4?
Queen G5.
Very good. 3 different ways to checkmate, and there's no way that black can block all those 3 ways. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful little sacrifices by Bobby Fischer to draw out the king. All right, good. So now let's look at the next position. Very nice. 14 years old. Okay. Okay, this game. Does anybody recognize this position? Does anybody know this game? No, this is known as the game of the century. Bobby Fischer played this when he was 13 years old against Donald Byrne, Grandmaster Donald Byrne in 1957. This was the first time that he beat a Grandmaster. Okay, so it's a very monumental game, and this game went down as the game of the century. So maybe one of you will make a game of the century. So what do you think? So White's last move was something like bishop C5, attacking the queen. So what do you think Black's best move is here? What is Black's best move? What do you guys think? Black's best move here. Nice cat, Sam. Sam, what do you think? Best move here.
Maybe bishop takes F3.
Bishop takes F3. Okay, you lose your queen, and now what?
And now bishop takes D1.
Bishop takes D1. All right, and then maybe.
Oh wait, no. Bishop E2.
Okay, bishop E2, and the bishop takes.
Oh, and then rook. That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay, so we need something better than bishop takes F3. What do you guys think? Something better. Game of the century. 13 years old. How old are you guys?
12.
12. Sam, you're 12?
9. I'm 9.
Yeah, I'm 12.
I'm 9.
You're not. Rayhan's 9. How about you, Zachi? How old are you? How old are you, Zachi?
I'm 12.
12. Okay. So in one more year, you're gonna be playing Game of the Century. Okay. So
I'm the youngest.
make sure you prepare. So what do you think? What do you think? Best move for Black here. Brilliant move. What do you think? What is a brilliant move that would go down in history as the game of the century? Rehan, what do you think?
Queen takes bishop.
Okay, so queen takes the bishop. Let's see, does that do anything? Okay. What's the follow-up here?
Knight takes rook.
Knight takes a rook. Okay, but there's not really much attack going on, right? Maybe he can you know, some attack the bishop, and yeah, there's not really much of an attack going on here.
Except for white sorta, because if you go back a move before, so after knight takes.
Mm-hmm. After knight takes here.
Yeah. How about queen b3 for
Yeah, queen
white.
b3 attacking the knight, also attacking f7. Good. Yeah, so we need something stronger than taking the bishop. So something stronger. Anybody have any ideas? What do you guys think? Rehan, what do you think?
Knight takes rook.
Knight takes rook. Oh, I think we just said that, right? Knight takes rook, bishop takes. Yeah, not really. We need something a little stronger than that. Anything else? Anything else? All right, so I'll give you a hint. This has to do with the theme of windmills. Do you guys know what a windmill is? You guys know? Yeah, it's a technique in chess where you can really improve your position, gain material, sometimes even checkmate, right? So with that in mind, Black plays the amazing bishop e6. Anybody see that move? Bishop e6. Why did he play bishop e6? It looks like such a weird move, right? Why did he play that? Yeah, Sam.
He played bishop e6 because if bishop takes b6, our bishop can take c4 with check.
With check, yeah.
And he's forced to go.
So real quick that's the correct answer. But before we go on with that, let's just say what happens if he didn't take the queen. Let's say he took the knight instead. Now what would Black's best move be here? What do you think? What would the best move be here?
I mean, maybe.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. Rayhan's got his hand raised. What do you think?
Queen takes bishop.
Yeah, queen takes c5, and the bishop. If the pawn takes, then it's just going to be a queen trade, and it's going to be equal game. Actually, Black's going to be winning by a pawn, right? So pretty equal. Taking the knight won't really help White at all. So he might as well say, I'm already down a pawn. So imagine Black is a 13-year-old kid. So he's like, I don't believe that you made such an amazing move. So he said, I'm going to take your queen. Prove to me that you made an amazing move. Bishop takes c4. King g1. Now, how do we continue? Zachi, what do you think?
Take the rook.
Okay, if we take the rook, now let's say the pawn comes back. Oh, sorry, the bishop comes back, and there's not really much of an attack here. So we need something stronger than that. What do you think? Sam, what do you think?
I think knight to e2.
Yeah, so knight e2. So here's the windmill. Oh, sorry, one more possible possible variation. What if he took the bishop here? What if he took the bishop here? Now what can black play here? What do you think? What can black play? So Rayhan, what do you think?
Queen to b5 check.
Queen b5 check. Yeah, and this will end in what? Can you see what it's going to end in?
Windmill.
No, it's going to end in mate. How is it going to end in mate? Can you see the mate from here? Anybody see the mate? Yeah, Sam, you see it?
After that, they're gonna play bishop to c4.
Okay, so if he can sacrifice his bishop, he can sacrifice his rook. So now there's going to be a mate. Actually, you know what? Let's say he doesn't sacrifice the rook. Let's say he just sacrificed the bishop. Then he goes here. How are you going to do the mate? Do you see it?
Queen to f. No, knight e2.
Knight e2 check. Now what?
Knight g3 check.
Knight g3. Now?
Queen f1 check.
Queen f1. Very good. What kind of checkmate is this?
This is a smothered mate.
Smothered mate. Classic smothered mate. Yeah. So the bishop cannot take the bishop on e6 for that reason. So, okay, so let's go on. Take, check. Okay, now what's the best move here? What do you think? Best move here. Rayhan, what do you think?
Knight to g2. Knight to g3.
Knight to g3. Okay, so I guess you want to win this rook? Is that why? No, there's actually a stronger move than that, actually. Because if you want to win the rook, you might as well just take this rook, right? So there's a stronger move than that. What do you think? Yeah, Sam?
Knight takes d4.
Yeah,
check.
knight takes d4 check, right? King goes back. And now what do we do now?
We play knight takes f3, maybe. I'm not sure actually.
Okay, so here, yeah, he continues the windmill, right? Knight e2 check, and now where do you think is a good place to put the knight? What do you think? What do you think?
Not sure. Maybe d3.
Okay, so now the knight comes back to c3 check, right? Attacking the rook again. So what was the reason that we took this pawn, right? Well, we're gonna see. So knight c3 check, king goes back there. Now what do you think best move is here for black? What do you think? Yes, Rayhan, what do you think?
Knight back to.
Knight where?
Knight back to e2.
No. Now we got the pawn. That was really the goal. So now knight's on a good square now on c3. So now we need to do something else. What do you think? Black has a good move here. What do you think? Yeah, Sam?
Could it be A takes could it be A takes A takes b6?
Yeah, A takes b6. Very good. So now we're attacking the queen. So we regained our piece. We're attacking the queen, And now you can see the importance of removing the d4 pawn, because now the knight is protected by the bishop, right? So we're attacking the queen, and the knight cannot be taken, right? So that's very important. So he goes queen b4.
I mean,
now what do you do?
Wouldn't queen to c1 be better?
Queen c1. Let's see. So if you went queen c1,
Knight to e2 fork.
Oh
yeah,
right. Oh,
knight
yeah.
e2. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
hey, nasty fork, royal fork. Okay. All right. So what else? What do you think? So what do you think? So now white goes queen b4. So now how does black continue? What do you think? Continue with the attack. What do you think? Yeah, Rehan, what do you think?
Knight to e2.
Knight e2. No, the knight is well placed there. Okay, what do you think, Sam?
How about rook a4?
Yeah, rook a4, very powerful move, very nice move, because now we are protecting the bishop with tempo, right? We're basically protecting the bishop through with an X-ray. We're basically skewering the protection of our bishop through the queen, right? So now white has to spend another move moving the queen. Queen takes b6, and now best move here. What do you think? Best move here? What do you think? Any ideas? So we've gotten quite a bit of material, right? And now we can finish up the combination with what? Yeah, Sam?
Is it really simple? Knight takes.
Yeah, just capture the rook, right? Now the rook is free. And now let's say so now let's look at the position now. So we have a rook, and white has a rook and a knight. Black has a rook and a knight, and white has a queen, and black has two bishops and a rook for the queen. Now, do you think that's good compensation for the queen? Yes, that's very good compensation for the queen. That's awesome compensation for the queen. And for that reason, black went on to win very easily. Bobby Fischer won this game, and it came to be known as the game of the century. Queen sacrifice using a windmill tactic. And yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah, you have a question, Rehan?
I've used the windmill tactic only once in my whole entire life.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's not too common. But if you can get a chance to use it, that'd be great. Actually, I can do a windmill lecture tomorrow. I think I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, right? In the afternoon. So if you guys are interested in that, we can do a windmill lecture. Would you be interested in that? Learning about the windmill? Yeah, maybe? Okay, maybe.
I learned about it already.
Oh, you learned about it already? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Over the summer camp, they
cool.
taught us a lot of stuff.
Yeah, windmill's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go on to the next game here. Bobby Fischer's brilliant moves. Okay, so this is white to move. What do you think is the best movies here for white? What do you guys think? Rehan, what do you think?
Queen takes h7.
Queen. Okay, so give me, so if you can give me a variation. So queen takes h7, king takes h7. Now what?
The h5 pawn takes the g6 pawn.
Good. H takes g6, and okay. So
and then up to h8 checkmate.
If he goes to g8, it's h8 checkmate. What if he takes the pawn on g6 with his king? Can you see it? Okay, let's look. Okay, queen takes h7. Very good. Very powerful queen sacrifice. H takes g6. Discovered. Double check. Very good. If the king goes back, it's mate on h8. So if he takes the pawn, how do you proceed? Yeah, Rehan.
Bishop, no, not bishop takes. Bishop to e4.
Yeah, bishop to e4 is mate, right? Very nice. Very nice mate.
That was fast.
Yeah, that was pretty fast. Very nice queen sacrifice leading to mate. Okay, good.
That was not even a minute.
I know, that was pretty quick. Okay, let's look at this one. This is Bobby Fischer versus Paul Benko, who's also a top grandmaster of the day. And Fischer's white, Benko is black, white to move. What do you think the best move is here for white? Sam, what do you think?
How about just e5?
Okay, e5. So you want to open up the bishop and threaten a mate on h7.
While also winning the. Oh, he's also technical.
So yeah, so yeah, we're threatening a mate on h7. So now that looks like it works. However, it doesn't. How can black protect against e5? What do you think black's best move is here? What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Black's best move. What do you think, Rehan? What do you think?
I just have another idea instead of e5.
Okay, so all right, so let's look at this for right now. So what is the best move that black can do here to protect against this mate? What do you think? And also his knight is being attacked at the same time. So how does he defend? How does he deal with both? Yeah, Rehan.
F5.
F5 is a really good move. Yeah. So this does a few things actually. So this blocks the bishop, right? And at the same time, it exposes an attack on the queen.
And if he trades, you take with the knight and save the knight.
Exactly. If he trades, you can take with the knight, and now your knight is safe, and the game will continue, right? So for that reason, e5 is not the best move. What is the best move here? Rehan, what do you think?
Queen takes h7.
Queen takes h7. Okay, so yeah, this is a big queen sacrifice. Now how do you proceed?
E5.
E5 check. Okay. Let's say he moves. Let's see. What can he do here?
F5.
I mean, maybe he could do f5, or he can just drop back. I mean, he could even just drop back. Now, what are you gonna do? How do you continue with the attack? Yeah, you kind of run out of pieces here, right? So yeah, the queen sacrifice is not really sound in this position. So we need a better move than queen takes h7. What do you guys think? Stronger move here. What do you guys think? Yeah, Rehan.
Rook to f4.
Okay, rook to f4 runs into the same thing. f5. Again, he wants to block the attack as well as open up an attack on the queen, right? If he takes the queen, he just takes back and the game will continue. If he moves the queen, something like that, he will actually lose his knight here. So we need a much stronger move than rook to f4. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, Rehan.
Queen to h4.
Queen h4.
So he can't move f4 to keep blocking our attacks.
Right. I think in that case we would still do. Well, let's see.
If he takes the knight, we can move e5. If he moves f4, we can
maybe he can even come like this. Block now he's blocking the e pawn, right?
And then rook f4 doesn't. Rook f5 doesn't work.
Yeah, rook f5 doesn't work. Yeah. All right. So what else can we try? What do you think, Zachi? What do you think? Have any ideas in this position? What do you think? So the constant problem is that black always has f5, right, to open up an attack on the queen. So that's what led Bobby Fischer to do his next move. So Sam, what do you think? Oh, you're on mute, Sam.
Oh, rook takes f7.
Okay, rook takes f7, queen takes, and now actually black is threatening to attack here, right? And he's threatening the queen trade. So yeah, not that one. What do you think, Rehan? What do you think?
Rook to f6.
F6, yes, that's the move. Isn't that a crazy move? Rook to f6.
If he takes with the bishop, it's blocking the f pawn.
If he takes the bishop, it's blocking the f pawn, e5, and there's no way to stop the mate. No way whatsoever. Isn't that amazing? Pretty amazing move.
Oh.
So you can kind of say this is kind of like an obstruction sacrifice, right? He's trying to obstruct the f pawn momentarily so that e6 comes and the mate will be unavoidable. Unavoidable. All right. Good. f6. Yeah, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he does. He can take the pawn. It will be mate. All right, cool. Very good, very good. Okay.
That was a really hard one.
I know, that was a little bit harder than the last one. All right, so let's see the next one. Okay, here. So Bobby Fischer is black. White is Martner, 1960.
What was White's move?
This is black to move. White's last move, not even sure actually. Maybe, I don't know, maybe activating this bishop, something like that. So what do you think? Yeah, probably maybe threatening here. So what do you think is the best move for black here? What do you think? Best move for black? Yeah, Rehan.
Rook takes bishop.
Rook takes bishop. Okay, so let's see where this goes. Okay, let's see what happens if the rook takes, king takes. Okay,
No.
No, what?
If he takes with the rook.
If he takes with the rook, okay.
Queen to b8.
Okay, queen b6, right?
To pin the rook.
Yeah, pin the rook. Okay, so here, I think probably the best move would be he can protect his rook, and then eventually bring the other rook here, and white should be fine. So we need a stronger move than queen b6. So okay, I'll give you a hint. Rook takes e3 is the correct move. Rook takes e3, rook takes e3, and then rook takes e3 again. So now, why did Bobby Fischer sacrifice the exchange? What is there a good move in this position? What do you think? Yeah, Rehan.
Queen to b6.
Queen b6. No, not really. I mean, let's see. What can he do? He can do maybe this. Or maybe no. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. What can he do? Maybe he can go here. Yeah, that's probably better.
Queen check.
On where?
E4.
Queen check on e4. Then he can block. So, yeah, it's not so clear. It's not so clear. So, we need something a little bit stronger than queen b6 check. What do you guys think? Anything? Do you see anything in this position? Sam, what do you think? Oh, you're on mute, Sam.
Knight g4 check.
Knight g4 check. Okay, take.
No. How about bishop to d4? Check.
Bishop d4 check. Okay. Maybe he goes. Let's see. Maybe he goes back this way, something like that. Or he could even.
And if
he could even come here, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because probably if he goes back to on d2, then white black can attack there, right? So maybe king king d3. Yeah. So okay. Anybody else? Strong moves in this position. What do you guys think? Strong moves. What do you think? What do you think, Zachi? You see anything? You see anything?
No, I don't.
No? Okay, so I'll give you a hint. Oh, I'm gonna exit breakout room soon. Okay, let's finish up with this one. You can do a nice tactical shot to threaten mate very quickly. Isn't that pretty amazing? So, what do you think? A nice tactical move to threaten mate very quickly. Anybody see anything? Anybody see? Nice tactical shot. Queen to where? Queen to where?
F4.
Queen F4. Queen F4. Very nice tactical shot. If the king takes, where's the mate? Wait, you're on mute.
Bishop H5.
Bishop H6. Bishop H6
H6
is mate. All these squares are blocked and protected. Very nice mate. Almost in the center of the board. I love when that happens. So yeah, that's this game. Beautiful. Good job, guys.